one day of this Ho Chi Minh layover changed the way completely how I think about the happiness. So the story is like this. I went from Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh because I was going back to my country and I had a layover for 20 hours in Ho Chi Minh only. That's fucking crazy, but that's truth. So because I had the layover, I just at the night time, I reached the Ho Chi Minh at night at around 12:30 a.m. I just slept over there and purchased the hotel room, went over there, spent my night in the hotel. That hotel looks too good but was not that good because so much mosquitoes over there. Anyways, so when I was there in the Ho Chi Minh city, in the morning I wake up pretty late. I was kind of hungry, so I decided, okay, let's go out and find some food shops so I can eat something. I went out. Outside it was too dirty. It was like polluted everywhere. The river going out was like kind of completely dirty, like a sewage, and so much dirt everywhere, polluted everywhere. And I went out. I found some good shop. I eat the vegetarian food over there. And the story actually starts from here because when I was coming back to my hotel, I saw a guy who was walking in front of me, and he had in one of his hand he was holding a polythene, and in that polythene there was one big fish that was like so after looking to that guy, I was sure that he's coming from the fishing because that fish had a lot of bleeding. So that poor guy, because he was poor, he's looking poor, he was walking, and on the road he saw one polythene, just like a random polythene lying on that road. He picked that polythene. Because that polythene was clean, so he picked that, he cleaned it and then put it on his pocket. But just think about it, man. He is so fucking poor. He did not. I'm not defaming him, and I'm not saying that it's a bad. It's the someone's condition, right? But and he put that polythene in his back pocket and he started walking again happily and going on his way. I mean, just think about it. That one guy who is so poor, who don't have, like, he have to take the polythene from the road, from the dirty area, because he found one good polythene and clean polythene and put that on his pocket, and he's still happy, right? So he walked a little further ahead, and there was a one pot which is like filled with water because of the rain that happens yesterday, and that pot, like that hole basically on the ground, filled with the dirty water, but that water's a bit cleaner for him, so he take his fish and put on that dirty water and clean that with clean his hands. So from that you can imagine that he did not even have the water in his home, the clean water that he can use to survive, to clean the food that he's going to eat. So he cleaned it over there. But even after all of this, he's not complaining. He's not complaining to anyone, that and he's not crying. He's not sitting and blaming anyone. He's living his life. He's doing whatever he can do. In the morning he went out for the fishing to get the food for his family, and he's like doing whatever is the best possible in his control. And just if you think about this, like how much, if we compare with that person, like we got so much privilege, right? We got the good food, we're getting the 3-time meals, we have a bed, we have a saddle to cover our head. We have everything, almost like whatever we need, but still we cry on the stuff that we don't got. And if we compare with the person who almost have nothing, even not a clean water to drink, even not a clean water to clean his food, right? And he is so happy. He's living his life happily without complaining. So sometimes we stuck in a loop. We stopped thinking like how much we already got. And if someone else got the same thing, they might be so super happy with that. So we always like sometimes in a complain mode, complaining about like what not happened, what we were expecting and did not happen. And we forgot about what already so much good we have in our life. Just think about it. When you think about like how much good or how much things that we started taking casually that we have in our life, and we stop valuing it because it becomes so common for us. It's not common for everyone. It is like kind of a privilege, kind of a luxury for other people. There are a lot of like billions of people live in this earth. Not everyone is uh, that lucky to have all those kind of things that you have. Maybe it was something that you taking so granted is a luxury for the other people. So just think about someday, just take a deep breath and take time to think about, to feel grateful for what you got. Because it is so easy to forget. It is so easy to consider these things as normal that we started justifying, oh, this is normal, this everyone should have. No, that's not true. That's not everyone have. That's what you think that everyone should have. It's just because you have it. You are living in kind of environment. You got such a life where you have that, but it's not common for many people. So sometimes get grateful for what you got. And what I saw, whenever I feel grateful, I attract more of the happiness, more of the good things in my life. It's also about the manifestation when you think about, but I'm not talking about the manifestation right now. It's about the mindset. Because when you started being grateful for what you got, you stop complaining for what you don't have, and you started feeling more happy from inside. At the end, everyone, each of us, is like living in this life trying to be more happy. Whatever our expectations are, it's just because we think that that will make us more happy. But do you really need to wait for something to happen to make you happy? Or maybe you can be happy right now at this moment when you think about how much you already have it. So it's just a mindset. It's just a thing in your mind. If you started looking in a little different way, you don't need to wait for something to happen to be happy. You can be happy at this particular moment right now. And that's what I want to say to you. Just be happy because you got this life. You are living. You can breathe, you can see, you can watch, you can hear. You got so much in your life for whatever you got. Just think about it for a moment and compare with someone who have such a miserable life and he or she is still happy. Then you have all the rights to be happy for this moment that you got, for everything that you got. You don't need to wait for anything else in the life to happen to make you happy. You can be happy at this moment because this is what other people sell to us, that we need big house, big money, big car, all of this, so many friends, right? And then only I can be happy. No, you can be happy at this moment. We got such a small life. If we keep waiting for something to happen to make us happy, we spend our whole life in being sad. And we from a point where we can spend our whole life to be happy, we just be happy at certain moments of the whole life. Do you really want that at the end of your life when you are like, oh, I can be happy, I can be so much happy in my life? No, I did not, because I was running behind something. And so I am sure you also don't want that kind of complaint later on in your life. You wanted to be happy, you wanted to feel happiness, right? So just be happy for whatever you got, right? Stop complaining and start being grateful. That's the key. That's a secret. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, just subscribe to this channel and I will keep uploading more content like this. I will see you in the next video.